Let's have more examples on one-sided limits. So one of the applications of one-sided limit is finding the limit of an absolute value. So let's say we wish to find the limit of the absolute value of x minus 4 as x approaches 4. Let's recall the definition of an absolute value, that the absolute value of x is equal to x whenever x is greater than or equal to 0, and negative x whenever x is less than 0. So by this definition, isusulat natin ngayon yung absolute value of x minus 4 natin as like this. So by definition, I have a note here. The absolute value of x minus 4 is equal to x minus 4. So yun lang, yung x minus 4 lang natin, when x is greater than or equal to 0. And the negative of x minus 4 whenever x is less than 0. So ginamit lang natin yung definition ng absolute value. Now, we wish to find the limit of the absolute value of x minus 4 as x approaches 4. So how do we do that? Again, we apply the one-sided limit. So we first check the limit of absolute value of x minus 4 as x approaches 4 from the left. So that is now equal to the limit of, alin dito? So gamitin natin yung second kasi ito yung less than 0. So we have the negative of x minus 4 as x approaches 4 from the left. Since polynomial to, so pwede lang nating ipasok yung 4. So the answer is the negative of 0, or that is 0. Now we check the second part, the limit of x, absolute value of x minus 4 as x approaches 4 from the right. Dito naman, gagamitin natin yung positive part. So we have x minus 4 as x approaches 4 from the right. Since this is a polynomial, so pwede lang nating ipasok yan. Now observe that the limit from the left and from the right of the absolute value of x minus 4 are both equal to 0. Therefore, we say that the limit of the absolute value of x minus 4 as x approaches 4 is equal to 0. Next example is, we wish to find the limit of x plus 3 over absolute value of x plus 3 as x approaches negative 3. So note that by the definition of the absolute value of x plus 3 is equal to x plus 3 whenever x is greater than or equal to 0, and the negative of x plus 3 whenever x is less than 0. So to find this now, we have to find the limit from the left of negative 3 and from the right of negative 3. So we have the limit of x plus 3 over the absolute value of x plus 3 as x approaches negative 3 from the left. So we have now the limit of x plus 3. Since we are looking for the limit from the left, gamitin natin yung from the left. So eto siya, we have negative of x plus 3 as x approaches negative 3 from the left. Then, since this is an indeterminate form, so observe that this limit is in the indeterminate form of type 0, 0. Okay? But we can actually cancel this. So this becomes now the limit of negative 1 as x approaches negative 3 from the left. So the limit of a constant is the constant itself, negative 1. For the second part, the limit of x plus 3 over the absolute value of x plus 3 as x approaches negative 3 from the right. So we have the limit of x plus 3 over, ayan, so from the right ang hinahanap, so eto dapat, x plus 3 as x approaches negative 3 from the right. So again, this is in the indeterminate form, 0, 0. So pwede natin actually i-cancel kasi meron naman siyang factor, which leaves us the limit of positive 1 as x approaches negative 3 from the right. And that is equal to, limit of a constant is the constant itself. Observe that the limit from the left and from the right are not equal. Therefore, we say that the limit here does not exist.